Hi, my name is Christian Lee, and I'm part of Earworm, and we're here with, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Saro.
And Saro, how you doing today?
Doing well. Excited to perform tonight.
And you're performing on Halloween.
Yes, I am.
Is this your first time performing on Halloween?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. And it's your first time performing in San Diego too, right?
Yeah, possibly. I think so. I've been doing it for a while, but I don't think I've ever made it down here.
Well, I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Alright, and so my first question for you is, we're at the venue right now talking to you, and so I was wondering, like, when you perform at venues or when, you're doing something for a promoter, do you ever, like, request anything for your hospitality writer?
For the writer?
Anything specific?
Sometimes I just do, like, ginger tea or, like, tea and honey kind of thing. Yeah, I've had some, I think that's, like, the most intense I would get. So maybe, like, snacks sometimes. Yeah.
That's awesome. Because, you never know what people ask for.
Yeah, I know. Like, Mariah Carey has, like, white doves or something crazy.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can, like, look up people's writers, and Mariah Carey's is, like, one of the most intense. It has, like, white, like, all white rooms with white tablecloths and white doves.
Gosh. That's insane.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on to, and so you're opening up for Trust here in San Diego. And how excited are you? Because I know you've been a fan of of their music.
Yes.
And now you're opening up for them. That's pretty cool.
I am such a fan, and yeah, we became friends like a couple months ago, and it's just been really surreal to be invited to open for him for these days.
Cool. Yeah. And you're doing a few shows with him, right?
Just a couple, yeah.
Okay. And speaking of friends too, I heard you're friends with Tinashe.
Tinashe, yeah.
Tinashe.
Yes, I'm.
How'd that happen?
Just living in LA and like being out and about with people. Just got to meet her and we bonded on the music vibe. So
hey, yeah. Good vibes only, right?
Yep.
All right. And then for my next question for you too is, and so I know this is a little bit outdated, but I heard you were a big fan of Game of Thrones.
Yes, I love Game of Thrones.
How did you feel about the last season?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a letdown, but I wasn't as angry as most people.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was like fine, but it wasn't exceptional the way that they ended it.
Did you hear about the prequel though? They're doing like one about the Targaryens.
Oh, amazing! I did not hear about that. That's sick.
That's gonna be cool. And speaking of like TV shows, videos too, I heard for your last EP, was it Boy Afraid?
Yes.
You did like a audio.
My most recent is Die Alone.
Okay,
the one before that.
Is that? I thought that was an album. That's an EP as well.
They're all EPs. Yeah, they're just long EPs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for Boy Afraid though, I heard you did a audio visual exhibition about that.
I did.
That's really cool. So how'd you come up with that idea for it?
It was something that I'd wanted to do for a long time. I've always wanted to like mix a sensory experience that has like visual, sound, like taste, smell. I've like wanted to kind of do all those things. So we went down and we had it like even to where we had different candles in each room, so you kind of had like a different sense of smell in each room as well. But yeah, it was we found this beautiful space downtown called the Think Tank, and I shot music videos for pretty much every song on that project. So we just projected them and then had different themed performances in each of the rooms, and yeah, it was amazing.
That's awesome. And did you do anything special for Die Alone too?
Die Alone, we had a release show that had some projections as well and like some special performances, but not the same thing as we did for Boy Afraid.
So cool, though.
Maybe for the album we'll do that.
I mean, I know that's coming up soon too, right?
Yeah, maybe not soon.
But that's
it's in the works. It's in the works. Yeah.
Okay, and so you've been doing music for a while. Who would you say are some of like your biggest like inspirations for your like when you're performing or for your music?
It's so funny. I feel like these change all the time, just depending on my mood and like what I'm feeling that day. But right now I'm really into. I feel like I've been inspired by like peers that are closer to like my age, like Frank Ocean and like James Blake. So good. And then just like I know everyone like hates Kanye right now, but I love Kanye. Like he's just a genius to me.
He is.
So a lot of my newer stuff is in that vein, it seems, or like that's what I'm feeling. It's kind of more similar to than the stuff that's out right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and we actually have a gift for you.
Oh.
And you didn't mention this band, but I know it's your all-time favorites.
Oh my gosh.
The Smiths.
That's amazing. The Smiths are honestly my biggest inspiration always.
They inspired your name too, right?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
This is supposed to be like, yeah.
Oh my god.
And so why do you love the Smiths so much, though?
I just think Morrissey can state his emotions so plainly, and like, I just love how open he is, but then also like how hidden, like all the messages are in the music. And every time I hear a song, I can find a new message. Like, I don't know, I just find little hidden gems all the time, so I never get sick of it.
That's cool. Have you ever seen him live?
I've never. I honestly don't want to, because I don't
that's a
want
good call.
the like mystery to die, you know. I kind of keep him immortalized as the younger version of himself that's not an asshole.
I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Oh my
You're
god,
welcome.
so sick.
Okay, and a random question. I heard you went to your 10-year high school reunion.
I did.
How was it?
Oh my god. I like got blackout drunk and I like almost fought somebody.
Really?
It was really fun though. Yes.
Because I think I'm like 5 years out and I'm wondering like 5 years what's going to happen. You know?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Were you able to stun on everyone there?
I mean, I was just like having fun and like got drunk. It was funny. It actually cost a lot of money to go, but I like snuck in.
Really?
Yeah.
You finessed, huh?
I finessed. Yeah.
Okay. And I have another question for you too. A little bit out of the blue. Are you good with kids?
I am. Yeah. Kids love me.
And have you ever heard of this daycare before?
Which daycare?
Jules Daycare.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that?
That's my mom's daycare.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How did you find that out? What the heck?
And so moving on though, don't worry about that. You know, I can't reveal my sources.
Yeah.
And so I know you know you have some nephews too.
Yes.
And do you think you'd ever like partake in and help out in the daycare too? Help out with the kids?
I mean, I babysit the kids, but I don't babysit the daycare kids. I just only babysit my nephews, and I'm always around like my friends' kids as well.
So you're very good. Like if I had kids, if I called you up, you do a good job.
Honestly, I would. It's funny. The kids just think that I'm one of them. I kind of like get on their level.
That's awesome.
And it's funny because they'll like, for that reason, they don't like respect my authority so much.
Okay.
So it gets sometimes it gets a little
Yeah.
crazy, but I like it when it gets crazy. It's fun. They like wrestle me and we fight and stuff. It's funny.
Okay, and I actually have a video to show you as well.
Okay.
And so this is a little bit blast from the past, and you know it's a very popular song, and I noticed you were in the background for this.
Oh my god.
That's you.
Yeah.
And so how did that happen? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. There was like a casting for the video.
Uh-huh.
And at the time I had a modeling agent and they sent me in and I just bleached my hair and my agent got so mad at me for bleaching my hair. They're like, you should have told us, whatever. And I went in and I pretty much booked everything I went in for with that blonde hair. And Director X, I met with him personally and he just instantly liked my look, and I got to spend 14 hours with Justin Bieber, which was hilarious because he was like 18 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun day though.
Awesome. And we have one last gift for you.
Sweet.
And it's actually his album that you're on.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so yeah, you're welcome.
Just coming up today.
Yeah, you're coming up big.
Yeah.
All right.
Like these are polar opposites. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's like two sides of the spectrum.
That's great. Well,
And
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I have a couple, but this is all about you now.
Perfect. Yes.
Let's go back to about you, because this interview is about you.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I've seen some of your music videos. All of them are very interesting to me.
Yeah.
And like, what do you think? Which one has been like the funnest for you to, like, shoot?
Honestly, the one for Beiber, because we were in this lake that was near freezing cold at 5 a.m. and I had 3 of my best friends with me, being like these zombies in the water trying to like drown me basically, and just us being up that early and that cold together, it was just like a great bonding experience, and yeah, it was good.
Okay. And so I've seen a couple of your music videos, and I've seen Beiber.
Yeah.
I've seen one where you're buried alive.
Yes.
One where you're like tied. And another one where like a bunch of dudes are just dragging you.
Just destroying me, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm wondering like who's coming up with the treatments for this? Is it you or is it someone else?
It's me. Yeah. It's funny, like my music is sometimes it feels hopeful, but it's all really sad. So a lot of the Boy Afraid stuff was in line with like me kind of like overcoming my demons, or like them beating me up first and then me like overcoming them and then defending them almost. So that's where that whole concept came from. But yeah, I just have the taste for like darker things, and I guess I'm like somewhat of a masochist.
Nothing wrong with that, you
Yeah.
know. No kink shaming here. And I have one last question for you. And I've heard this from another interview, and it's a quote from you. And so I'm just gonna read it. It says, "You said, I say this in every fucking interview I've done, but I don't write about happy things because that's not what I need to write about. It doesn't help me in any way. It's not therapy for me to write something happy. It's therapy for me to get my demons out." And that's funny because it related to Boy Afraid.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I've listened to you know, a bunch of your songs. I love all of them.
Thank you.
But I'm wondering because like you do talk about like some like dark topics, but then like the beats are very more like trance, like more upbeat, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. So do you purposely do that contrast, or?
I mean, yeah, I like the juxtaposition. Sometimes I'll write something and it'll be like super slow and down tempo and sad, and then we'll just like kick it up. I'm like, let's kick it up a notch, and then it translates into something completely different that I just am more excited by because it's like nothing I've ever heard. So I usually just try to push myself to make shit that is authentic, and that's why I think that juxtaposition is nice.
That's awesome. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
All right, and thanks for taking the time to do the interview.
Thank you so much.
But before we turn off the camera, though, I'm just gonna get out of the camera, and I just want you to look in the camera. Is there anything you would like to plug, or anything to say to your fans?
Yeah, sure. My EP Die Alone is out, and you should go stream it, and come to a show soon, and also listen to both of these amazing records.